Hello, this is Don Lee here, and welcome to this training for writing workflow. I'll be taking you through a workflow that I've designed, and it's being used by all of our clients to improve their business writing skills. And I take you through a very simple workflow that could be implemented right away after watching this training video. So I hope you enjoy this training and that it adds tremendous value to your writing skills and your overall English fluency. Thank you. So first thing, right, the voice. How to write with the voice, right? I want to emphasize on the importance of writing with the voice. That was the first part of the lesson, right? That's what we're trying to do here, writing with the voice. So when you have your next email that you want to write, try this, right? Instead of thinking about what you should write, I want you to write as if you're speaking to someone. Pretend you're talking to me, if that makes it easy. Or if you have your English teacher or your coach, someone that you're comfortable with, pretend that you're speaking to them and say it out loud. And just copy that down exactly as you said it. So that's the first trick, right? Instead of trying to think, oh, what should I write down? How can I write this? Just actually write down what you would say to the person in spoken English, and then just write it down. That's the first thing that you want to do. Later, you can come and edit it. You can make it pretty or whatever you want. But the first step is just to get it down. Speak it with your voice. Just write it how you'd say it. That's the first. Search for good writing. Know what good writing is. And I'll give you my recommendations. But also, if you work for a multinational company, you should probably know, like, this is good writing. This is simple. This is very nice. Have that in mind. Like, always think about, what can I take from this good writing email? What can I learn from this one? Right? That's the first step. Search for good writing. So once you found the good writing, once you found it, whether it's emails, presentations even, articles, you create a workflow. And I'm going to show you how to do this workflow. Once you create your workflow, you just practice it. Practice makes perfect. Practice, practice, practice. Practice makes everything perfect. And if you want to be a great writer, you have to practice. Practice your spoken English writing with your Netflix and video workflow. So I'm going to show you guys the first workflow today. But today's writing, the first workflow is actually taking your Netflix and your video and practicing it, because it's speaking, right? They're all speaking. And what we're trying to do is get comfortable with the idea of speaking, of writing like we're speaking. We're trying to get comfortable. We're trying to develop this habit of writing with our voices. So what's better than taking your video and your Netflix and creating a workflow to develop your writing skill? So the first thing, I'm going to give you the variation A, and this is with your Anki. And open up writing workflow, Anki dictation. So I want you to open up your Anki writing workflow and also your Anki app. What we're going to do here is create a new profile. You should have 3 now. The first one was for your video. Second one was for your dictation. Third one is for your writing. So add, we'll go writing. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to set it up. Create deck. And I'm going to use which one today? I'll use Can do unbox therapy. Okay. Then click on your deck that you created. Click on add. Right, this is the exact same I did last week. Click on cards. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. Close. Fields. Add. Word. Picture. That makes sense. Sound. Example. You want to delete front. Delete back. So then you got your word, picture, example sentence, and sound example. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Okay. Close. Just want to make sure everything's right. Everything's perfect. Hey, if it doesn't, if it says CC, then you're in good luck. You can get the transcripts right away, right? If it doesn't have the CC, it just hasn't been generated yet for the video. So it needs to have CC for this to work. Right? So, right, we've got pretty much the entire transcript for this video. And it's really up to you. You can do the entire video. You can do sections of it. Maybe you can do 1 minute. You know, it's up to you. But for example's sake, I'm going to do the first, let's say, let's go here. Okay. And then I'm going to put it in here in the example sentence. I'm going to just put it in right there. And then I've got my sound. And I'm going to record it.
Kirk tells me it's actually been 3 weeks now that I've been using this device right here. That is, of course, the Galaxy S10. I mean, I've just been living with this phone. This has been my phone. Has the SIM card in it. I took photos. I lived life. I sent tweets, WhatsApp, Slack, email, whatever other app. This was my smartphone of choice for the last 3 weeks.
He's got a lot of character, this guy. I like him. And you want to save it. So maybe Samsung Galaxy S10 review. 3 weeks later. You want to title it so that you know where to find, right? If you title it differently, then it's going to be very hard for you to find the file. So just do it right, title it correctly, and then you're putting it into your sound example. Downloads, boom.
Kirk tells me it's actually been 3 weeks now that I've been using this device right here. That is, of course, the Galaxy S10. I mean, I've just been living with this phone. This has been my...
All right. Look, for all you need here is really your example sentence and then your sound example. The word and picture, that is really optional. I don't tend to do anything there because I'll show you what it looks like.
Kirk tells me it's actually been 3 weeks now that I've been using this device right here. That is, of course, the Galaxy S10. I mean, I've just been living with this phone. This has been my phone.
So
Kirk tells me it's actually been 3 weeks now that I've been using this device right here. That is, of course, the Galaxy S10. I mean, I've just been living with this phone. This has been my phone. Has the SIM card in it. I took photos. I lived life. I sent tweets, WhatsApp, Slack, email, whatever other app. This was my smartphone of choice for the last 3 weeks.
Sorry. Oh, it's too much. But I think you get the picture, because if you just follow, if you have the Anki, I have students that actually just practice it on the move. They'll listen to it, they'll just write. They'll listen to the voice and they'll just start writing. The voice just gives you the guide, right? It's for the advanced students. I mean, you can also just have the transcript up. You know, you can just have it up like this. You can just write as well. But having the voice, it really helps, because reading and then just reading it and then copying it is one method. But actually hearing the voice and writing it in sync, that's real practice. That's going to really sorry. Oops. That's going to really help. So that's just one method. Again, other students don't use Anki here. They just have a Google document, right? They'll create a Google document and they'll just write, right? They'll just go, it's been a while. It's been a little while. Kirk tells me it's actually been 3 weeks now. You're getting into the habit of writing in a spoken English. That's all we're doing here, right? That's all that, you know, you're triggering different parts of your brain right now saying, people actually write with the voice. And if you do more practice, it will become less awkward. And that is the only barrier that we're trying to break down, is writing with the voice. So keep that in mind. That's the mission here.